Hello there, I'm Mr. Tunnelly, and I'm going to take you through some advice and guidance we've put together for your Year 10 students as they start their Key Stage 4. Hopefully you'll find this information useful. It's always been vital to look after our well-being and our mental health, but with COVID-19 it's ever more important we understand how to support our young people through a difficult time. There are three aspects to well-being, and these include physical health, mental health, and finally social health. Physical health means making sure you are eating a balanced diet to give your brain and body what it needs to learn effectively. Getting regular exercise is also vital for relieving stress, and it's also important to get enough water. You should drink 6 to 8 glasses each day to avoid dehydration. When it comes to mental health, it is vital that we all understand that everyone will have different levels of mental health at different times. It is so important that everyone realises that it's okay to talk about our thoughts and feelings. So much support is available within the school and online and via the GP that it's important that we talk about our issues. Social health is a big focus during this COVID time. Socially, as so many friendships have changed with all the time in lockdown, it can be difficult to keep those going. Making time to build those bridges is very important. I would like you to think about what the question would be if this is the answer. I'll give you a second. Well, the answer is this is the amount of time you spend asleep in your life on average. This makes it clear that it is a vital part of how our brain and body works. The science behind good sleep is very clear that sleep helps strengthen links in the brain and aids memory consolidation. It is estimated that students' ability to process and solve information and tasks is 3 times enhanced by good levels of sleep. So, this is going to hit some people, some students a bit harder than others, and some it will hit them that they're not getting the full 9 hours sleep, and others because they spend all day and night in bed. The science is clear that 9 hours sleep is optimal and should be encouraged. I'm sure if you have a teenager who is not sleeping enough, you might recognize some of these signs that someone's not getting enough sleep. So when it comes to conditions for sleep, some of this is going to be unpopular as well. The biggest impact you can have is going to be getting into a routine of not having mobile phones and computers on during that final 30 minutes before bedtime. I understand that's going to be difficult and a bit of a culture change for some, but it will make a difference to the amount of sleep and the speed with which you drop off. So why do that? Good sleep increases a variety of things. So it's your ability to concentrate, ability to pay attention, decision making improves, creativity is better, social skills improve, and it helps your health. We should also see less mood swings, positively dealing with stress, reduced levels of anger, less impulsivity, and less desire to drink and take drugs. So, when it comes to stress, we need to make sure that we've got some tips in here that we'd like you to follow and hope they'll make the most of. Stress, as it states here, is not always a bad thing. If you can strike the right balance and you can find that balance, it can actually help young people learn how to cope with stress and manage stress that they'll inevitably come across in their life as they get older. Here are some of the top causes for stress for young people. As parents and staff, it is important that we recognise these and are able to help support with them. To help, we must ask students to be reflective and try to identify exactly what is causing the stress. Once this is identified, we can support them to seek help to reduce that stress. Key Stage 4 can feel like a very frantic and stressful time, so it is vital to help them separate out what is causing the stress and what is just day-to-day issues. Working on routines is also going to be vital to help them cope with that stress and will give them skills that they'll use for the rest of their lives. There are certain characteristics of high performance, and some of those high-performing individuals demonstrate that they put the work in day after day. They work at learning from others, they seek feedback on their performance, they look to learn and grow with every task, and are highly productive, and they value their health and fitness. Within the school, we have an enormous amount of support for young people. Their first port of call for students is the form tutor. If the form tutor is not able to help them, they will pass on a referral to our pastoral officer team, who will be able to pick up and support. And they have lots of access to the school nurse, school counsellors, and lots of mentoring.